you guys doing?
Yeah!
Good. Listen, there's something I want to get off my chest before I start here tonight, and I feel that it's important, just so we're all on the same page, you know? It's that I'm a man, all right? I do manly things, like I lift heavy objects, fuck women, mostly, you know? And not like a decent amount either, an obscene amount. Like more women than you could probably like fit into like a bag. If that, and not like a dingy, shitty plastic bag either, like a good-sized paper bag. And you wanna know why? It's because I'm a rebel. I don't listen to society's rules. The other day I had 3 bags of Skittles for dinner. Did I get sick? You bet your ass I got sick. But those are the kind of risks you take when you live this kind of rock and roll lifestyle, you know? You gotta look danger, right into Danger's beautiful Icelandic eyes. And you say, listen, bitch. I'm a man, I live on the edge, but I know parkour, I do flips over edges all day, I'm not afraid of you. That's how I live my life. What you guys are thinking? Why is this guy on stage bragging about how small his dick is? Fuck you, I go hard! Right? You haven't guessed by now, I have a personality that both pops and sizzles. And I took some BuzzFeed personality tests to prove it. I'd like to share some of the results with you. First test I took was to find out what kind of alcoholic drink I am. She said, hey girl, you're shots. You're a lot of fun, but you disappear quick from parties. I was like, cool. So I'm the one that gets murdered. Second test I took was to find out which Star Trek character I was. I said, hey girl, you're the Enterprise, which is the fucking ship. I'm a person, not a thing. Last test I took just said, hey girl, you tested for 32 of 34 indicators of autism. 2 of those are real, and the Star Trek one's fake. It's true, I tested for 32 of 34 indicators of autism. What? It doesn't surprise me. I've been referred to as the conversational equivalent of tripping on your own shoelaces, so... You stumble at first because of how fucking off-putting it is, and then you're just mad because you're an adult and you should know how to tie your fucking shoelaces at this point. I had a conversation with a friend of mine recently, and I said, hey, how come on Black Friday people don't just loot? Because how come every year there isn't just one guy that once he's ahead of the line and once he's finished scraping somebody's grandma's face off the bottom of his shoe, isn't just like, hey, I trampled this bitch. Why am I paying for this television? Hey guys, there was 1,000 of us. We don't have to pay for shit. And if you think about it, that's really all Black Friday is. It's just a riot where people get really polite at the end. I have a love-hate relationship with that joke because half of you, I can tell, thought that was going to be a race joke. Shame on you. No. Fucking racists. Raise your hand so we know who you are and we can shame you accordingly. And my friend just looked at me though and said, hey Kenny, the reason people don't loot on Black Friday is because stealing is wrong. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm sorry, I forgot that. It's like a big thing. That made me think, oh shit, maybe I'm just a shitty person. And so I talked to my grandma and I was like, hey, am I a bad person? And she said, no, Kenny, I don't think you're a bad person. I think your problem is just that you never learned how to love. Yeah. Think about that, you just hearing that third hand and me hearing it from my grandma. She was like, fuck you, you don't get to be sad! I get that was her trying to help, but to me, that's just sort of like the thing that a mad scientist tells his monster. Right before he blows its brains out. Oh, if only I'd given you the capacity to love. And that's the end of the coherent part of my act. Hey, you guys ever notice that the less limbs an animal has, the more bluesy it becomes? Yeah, hold on, I'm getting to it. Oh boy, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Think about it, a four-legged dog, not that bluesy. A three-legged dog, and it's, oh shit, what's your story? Where's you come from? A two-legged dog, and it's like, fuck. Did you like lose a fight with a train and a grifter? A one-legged dog, and it's like, oh, you know that dog barks with a southern drawl. And prefaces each bark with a, excuse me for a moment. While I bark. And a no-legged dog is a dog that you should put down. What kind of awful hipster are you owning a no-legged dog? Oh, I get it, nobody's into one no-legged dogs, but fuck you. You should put that dog down. You ever been there when an animal gets put down? That's silly. I did that once, and the cat put its paw on my leg, just and gave me this look, like, hey, just so you know, I know that you're murdering me. Alright, I'm gonna end on a fun thing I like to do. It's called Comedy Facts. I have two of them for you, and it's a thing I do so that you people can go home and go, oh, yeah, I laughed and I learned something. So, the first comedy fact I has is, fuck it, I has it. Is that in 1938, Bill Cosby invented comedy. Not a lot of people know this, but it was in response to the hula hoop craze that was sweeping the nation at the time. And in 2014, he ended it. The concept is done. And if you haven't laughed tonight, don't blame me, blame Bill Cosby. I'm just gonna bring up for a second 50. This ridiculous number. I don't know. And lastly, and it's my favorite fact of all, is that Tim Allen, star of Home Improvement, would drape himself in enchanted direwolf pelts so that he could enter the dreams of his co-stars, where he'd commit heinous sex acts. Started out with a bang. Give it up for Kenny Van, everybody. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's drunk.